Hello everyone, and welcome to Anatomy and Physiology II Flex course. This video is going to go over the course and the layout of the course and really what to expect as you take this course. Everything from our regular 16-week semester is incorporated in this course, so we move very quickly. You will have 2 chapters per week that you need to work on. You'll find all of the due dates in the syllabus. When you come into the course, you'll see this page, your Start Here page, and this is where you find a breakdown of everything that is located within the tabs over here on the navigation pane. You'll also find the attendance policy. And this is an online class. You may miss 2 class meetings. And what that means is you basically get 2 weeks of missing. If you are absent 2 weeks without an excuse, then I will drop you on the 3rd time that you're absent. I would encourage you not to be absent because of how quickly the course moves. Be sure and check the announcements every time that you come into the course. And this announcement will stay up here for you. This is how to use the lockdown browser and webcam that we use for the lab exams. Now you have the option to come to campus and take your lab exams and your final exam in the testing center. However, if you don't want to do that, and you want to do it at home, you have to have the lockdown browser and you have to have a webcam. This allows us to virtually proctor you as you take the exam. So make sure, if you decide to do that, that you read through everything that's in this announcement for using the Respondus lockdown browser. Also, the announcements will be used for any changes to course due dates or any information that I feel like is pertinent for you to have. So be sure that you're checking the announcements every time you come into the class. The next tab on the UAC information is just basic information about UA Cossetot, links to different departments, to the Educational Resource Center, student conduct information, our Center for Student Success, and our academic calendar. This information is pretty standard across all of our courses. My contact information can be found in the tab for instructor contact info and also on the syllabus, which is found in the course resources tab. In the syllabus, you'll find all of my contact information. You'll find the information about all of the types of assignments that you'll have and my specific course policies. One important course policy that is of note is that if you need an extension, you must notify me ahead of time. Also, any late assignment that is not previously approved by me will receive 50% deduction. So if it's worth 50 points, the maximum that you can receive is 25. So it's very important that you submit everything on time. Because I was a little late opening the course for you today, your first assignments in this course are not due until Wednesday of this week. However, every other week, you will have assignments that are going to be due on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Like I said, we move very quickly, so it's important that you stay caught up. So you'll find the syllabus there in the course resources, which will also have all of the due dates for your assignments. Here are all of the PowerPoint presentations, and you will have these also within your weekly chapter modules, but if you wanted to download them all at once, they're all right here for you. This folder with the study guides contains study guides for both of your lab exams. I would encourage you to use those. They're very good, helpful practice for your lab exams. We also have a folder with some helpful YouTube videos, a folder with other websites that have quizzes and other information, your textbook website, which has a few free interactive things that you can do. And then just in case you need a refresher, here are all of the PowerPoint presentations for A&P I. Now when we go to the Assignments tab, you'll see a little information about Safe Assign. Safe Assign is a plagiarism or similarity detector. And in this course, you are allowed 25% similarity. If your submission is above 25%, you need to redo it and resubmit it. For every assignment in the class that you have to write, so the essay type assignments, you have 3 submissions available. So after you submit that first one, you see that your plagiarism similarity is above 25%, then you need to redo the assignment and resubmit it. When I go in to look at your similarity index, I can remove the questions. So if you retype the questions, those will not count in your similarity percentage. You'll see modules. Now, I have Chapter 16 and Chapter 17 set up for you, but all of your chapters are set up identically. Okay, they all look exactly the same. Chapter 16 and 17 are what we're going to work on this first week. So I've got those open for you, and the others will open over time throughout this Flex semester. You also have a folder here with bonus assignments. There are 5 bonus assignments that you can choose to do. Each one is worth up to 20 extra points, so you have a possibility of earning 100 extra points in the course by completing all 5 of the bonus assignments, and they must be submitted no later than Sunday, May 2nd. I will not accept these late. So let's go into the first module just so you can see what it looks like. The first page that you'll see when you come into each module is what to expect. So all of these things are what you need to focus on for the chapter. And you can switch, you can hide your table of contents over here, and then you can go to each page in the module over here with the arrow. So after your what to expect, the first thing that you're going to have are lecture videos. The majority of these are taken from Crash Course online, and these videos will be right here for you to play right into Blackboard, so you don't have to go outside of Blackboard to watch these videos. You can, if you choose, you can open these in YouTube, you can open them up in a bigger window if you choose, but you can watch them right here in Blackboard. Some chapters will have multiple pages of lecture videos. These are the ones that are really in depth, like as we get into the cardiovascular system and the heart, as we get into the respiratory system and the digestive system, there will be more videos because those chapters are a lot more in depth. So after the lecture videos, you'll need to read through the chapter. And I know a lot of times when you have a textbook, you're like, oh, I don't really need to read the chapter. It's very important that you read through the chapter every week, every chapter. That way, if you don't understand something, you can ask me before you continue to the lab or you continue to your post-lab and chapter reviews. So after the reading, you'll have your PowerPoint presentation. So like I mentioned, you can download all of these all at once, or you can download them chapter by chapter. And this is just a summary of the chapter information. Then as we continue on, you will have a chapter preview. And this is set up like a test. And this has some figures and different questions on it, basically reviewing your knowledge of what you've read about, of what you've watched in the videos, before you move on to the lab and the other assignments. Since these are set up like a test, you need to click to launch. So when you click to launch, then you'll see the chapter preview here, instructions, the due date, and then you'll click begin and enter into the chapter preview. So let me get back to where we were. Now, after you complete the preview, then you'll move into the lab. Okay, so in module formats, the lab procedures were kind of hidden. So before you get to each lab, you'll have the procedure document here for you. So go ahead and click on this, download it, and have it ready for you. Now, you can do everything in Word. I know that some of you may have laptops with or tablets with very detailed styluses, and you can draw everything without having to print it out, and that's great. If you can do that, that's fine. If not, and you need to print it, then you'll print it out, and then you'll write all of your answers on the lab document, and then you'll have to scan it to upload it. So after you download the lab document, you'll come into the lab procedure, and a lot of the labs have histology drawings that you'll need to do. So for those, you'll have either a video or a link, or in this case, both. So you'll watch the video, and this is shown through the microscope, so you can actually see what these slides would look like. And then the links that you see will take you to just an image of the slide, but you can zoom in and zoom out and click on different structures to be able to identify what you need to identify. So once you complete all of the parts of the lab, then you need to upload it. Okay, and to upload, you'll click on this attach files, and you'll either browse the local files, which are saved, there on your computer, or browse your cloud service if you've got them saved to OneDrive or iCloud, and you'll attach them as a document. So if you're completing your assignment directly in Word, you'll just save it and upload it. If not, if you print it, then you'll need to use some type of scanner. If you don't have a scanner, you can use an app. You can use the notes on the iPhone, or you can download Cam Scanner, which is a free app. If you use Cam Scanner, you need to make sure that you select batch and take pictures of everything at once, and then share it as a PDF. Please do not upload JPEG images. Your uploads need to be in PDF. Okay? And once you upload your attachment, you'll just click submit here, and that will be your lab. And then after you go through the lab and after you submit that, then you'll be taken to the Chapter 16 review, which will include sometimes some case studies or some essays or different questions. And this is where the safe assign comes in. Make sure you're not over that 25%. After you submit the post-lab part 1, or the review and post-lab part 1, then you'll go automatically to your part 2, which is a test, very similar to your preview. So you'll click to launch that. So each of your chapters will look very similar to this. I encourage you to get started immediately. Work on this class every single day so that you can stay caught up and you don't fall behind. If you have any questions, please email me or call me. Email is the best way to get in touch with me. Thank you all, and have a great semester.